Instagram reminder ads can be a useful way to promote an upcoming event. When a user sees your reminder on Instagram, they'll have the option to opt in to receive notifications about your event. Now we'll show you how to set up a reminder on Instagram so you get a better understanding of what they look like. But most importantly, we're going to show you how to set up a reminder ads campaign in Meta Ads Manager. You can see I'm on the admin side of the Pay Media Pro's Instagram account. And just for clarification, in order to run reminder ads, you have to have a business or professional Instagram account. This will not work with any personal accounts. We do see it a couple times that businesses just set up a company profile using a personal account. There is a way to transition it. Just Google it and you'll find instructions on how to make it a business account. And yes, I'm going to show you how to create reminder ads in the Meta Ads Manager, but I first want to show you what a reminder looks like in Instagram. So let's go ahead and create a new post. Quickly just went ahead and selected my image. Going to choose next. Jump back up to the top. There's my image. There's a horrible description, but maybe you want to say something much more clever promoting your event. Go ahead, add your music, but in the highlighted section here, if you tap on this, you can add the reminder. Name your reminder whatever you want it to be, and then tap on start time. And there we see highlighted, choose a time between 3 months from today and 1 hour from now. I'm just going to choose something. Let's do the first of the month. Adjust it here. There you go. That's a good start time. And there you see there's an optional end time. So talking about a webinar, if it's only an hour long, you can choose to tell people when the end time is. That's fine. For now, I'm just going to tap done. And there we see the reminder is added to this post. There's an option to add location, but I want to scroll down to boosting the post. And then Instagram says we'll select the ad settings next. I'm going to skip all the other stuff and just go to share. Here it shows the organic posts, which yes, I will delete. But in the blue bar, it says remind me. So if a user sees it and clicks on it, it says this event was saved to your upcoming events. Now, if you have a very robust or busy content calendar and you start creating other organic posts for the same event, you can use the same reminder that you've already created for any future posts. And if you see the 3 dots at the top right corner of the post, you can choose edit. There it is with the pencil icon. You just have to tap the bold line that talks about the reminder, and then you can either delete it here or update the information. I'm going to cancel out of this. That's how you set up a reminder in Instagram. And yes, you saw me click on the boost post option when creating this reminder. But as I said earlier, it's much easier to create the ad campaign in Ads Manager. So now let's walk through that setup. Once you're in Ads Manager, go ahead and start creating a new campaign. For now, there are only 2 campaign objectives that are allowed to use reminder ads. It's going to be awareness or engagement. Makes sense. You can't buy anything from a reminder ad. There's no lead forms. Can't download an app. You're promoting your event. So I'm just going to stick with awareness. Click continue. Go ahead and update your campaign name. You can scroll down, choose the rest of your settings, but now I'm going to go into the ad set. Now, since I chose awareness, for reminder ads, I want my performance goal to be maximize reach of ads or through play views. Now for engagement, it's going to be different. So let me go back up and change our campaign objective. Let's change it back to engagement. Yes, I know. Continue. Click next. Now we're at the ad set for an engagement campaign. Keep the conversion location as the on your ad option. Then for engagement type, you would want video views or reminder set. This one seems a little bit more in line with the goal of a reminder ad. If I choose reminder set, the performance goal is locked. If I go back up, yes, you can still choose video views. Then you'd want to stick with maximize through play views. But of course, I want reminder set. To me, this is the optimal setting to at least test out reminder ads. Next, when you scroll down, if you didn't choose campaign budget optimization, you could update your daily budget here or choose lifetime budget. I'll leave it as is. Choose your start date and end date. Notice this does not affect what you set up as the event reminder within Instagram. This is for the ad reminder. So if you leave it as evergreen, quite a chance that you could be promoting an event that expires. So be careful of that. Next, going down to audience controls, you can use any of your saved audiences. We see it's pretty minimal because they do default to Advantage Plus, but you can switch to your original audience options. We do have a video about Advantage Plus. You could watch it here and decide which one you want to go with. That debate between Original and Audience Plus is not for this video. But if you want to be more handpick about your audience, switch to the original audience options, and then you could choose to update and target in the original way that most people are probably used to. Now, as for placements, it's not that robust anyway, because reminder ads are only going to be in the Instagram feed, Instagram Reels, and Instagram Stories. So I'm just going to go to next. Go ahead and name your ad. Let everyone know if it's a partner or not. Make sure you have your Facebook page and Instagram account correct, and then look at the ad setup. In this case, we want to create an ad. Reminder ads are going to be single image or video. And one thing to clarify, you can't use this with any sort of live video. Just want to make that clear. But scrolling down, here's where we can add the media. I'm just going to choose whatever image. I know, looks horrible on stories and reels. Please have dedicated creative for the specific placement. Crop it if you need to, but ideally you'd have a separate image that you could replace it. Going to click next. Choose all of your enhancements that you think would make sense. This is all part of Advantage Plus. Yes, you can turn off certain ones. I know branding could be an issue. Click done. We'll add in our primary text. I'm going to ignore the AI part. I'm not going to add any other variants. And then we see our call to action. When I chose the specific engagement type with the engagement objective, my goal was to maximize the reminders. So I cannot change the call to action. But then you see if we scroll down, we can add event details directly in Ads Manager. And this is going to look similar to what we saw on Instagram. There's the event name, choose your time and date, of course. Optional to choose an end date. And here's where you can select when the users will get a notification. This is the default option. And at one point, it was the only option when users are going to get reminded. But now there are newer options to even remind the user after the event. This can be beneficial for an event like a webinar, where potentially you will record it and users can go back afterwards and watch it. Some people could still be interested, but might not be able to make your event. If that's the case, maybe you do want to remind them afterwards. But the default option is that a user will get a reminder 24 hours before the event. One day can be confusing, but it will be 24 hours from whatever time you set within this event setting. Then they'll get a notification 15 minutes before the event and right at start time. And then here you see the other options. Oops, accidentally clicked on the end time. Don't need that, it is optional. And then I'll click save. If you look at the ad preview, this is for Instagram stories. That is how the event reminder will look. So as you're coming up with your vertical creative for stories and reels, make sure to keep this bottom part open because the reminder will be placed over your image. Now, besides the reminder, you still can add a website URL. If you want to promote tickets to your event, if there's actually registration for the event, still send them to that location. And with this one, we do get an option to change the call to action. Not everything applies here. I'll just choose sign up. If you need to add additional tracking and your URL parameters, you can. Everything looks good, so I'm going to publish. Back in the campaign view, our columns will update based upon what we set within our campaign objective, as well as the conversion and event type. So for the engagement post that I did, our results are reminders. I told Meta to try to maximize the reminders, and then our cost per result is going to be per reminder. You can always go up to your columns, customize your columns, add in any other metrics that you think would really be beneficial, more in terms of links, any profile visits, anything like that. Understanding we are looking at engagement and awareness here, so any of those column options could be helpful to maybe help you see if there are lifts in other areas, if you're building audiences based upon these engagements that you can use for other campaigns, or if users are performing other actions besides just reminders of your specific event. Now specifically, if I go to customize columns, let's just search for reminders. If you choose this option, which I'm not because then it'll be buried all the way to the right on my screen, won't even see it. But do choose to select this and move it up. But net reminders on will be the number of reminders currently turned on for the event that are attributed just to the ads. Facebook says this option does not include reminders that were set and then potentially unset before the event started. Actively, just currently on. So reminders here will include anyone who tapped on the reminder notification. If they go to unset the reminder later on, they won't remove it from your overall results. So include net reminders on. It's going to show you everyone that's active. And that is how you can create Instagram reminder ads via the Meta Ads Manager. Good luck promoting your events out there. And as always, if you have any questions about this particular campaign type, please let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up below. If you really liked it, maybe think about subscribing to the Paid Media Pros YouTube channel and you'll get alerted every time a new video drops.
If you really liked it, you can help support the channel by checking out some of the t-shirts that we're wearing on our merch shelf, as well as looking at the Super Thanks button.